This is a Ramana Maharshi clip, a talk by Ramana Maharshi with comments by Richard Clarke. This is a time to listen, reflect, and deeply meditate. I'm Richard Clarke. I'm reviewing and commenting on the book's Talks with Sri Ramana Maharshi. Today is talk number 6, Keep Hold of Yourself. A question was asked by a monk, sannyasi, about how to prevent the mind from being distracted. Maharshi said, "You see the objects on forgetting your own self. If you keep hold of yourself, you will not see the objective world." In this exchange from talks with Sri Ramana Maharshi, a sadhu, an orange-robed renunciant, is seeking guidance on how to prevent the mind from becoming distracted. This is a question as old as meditation. When you start to meditate, right away you are confronted by what seems to be an unruly mind. The mind wanders from thought to thought. That's what minds do. So meditators try various forms of using thoughts to combat thoughts. None of this works very well. Ramana Maharshi responds with a profound insight into the nature of perception and self-awareness. He says, "You see the objects on forgetting your own self." Ramana starts by highlighting the relationship between our awareness of external objects and our awareness of the self. He says that when we forget or lose awareness of our true self, our attention naturally turns outward towards the objective world. In other words, distractions occur when our focus shifts away from our inner self. It's an either-or kind of thing. Either your attention is directed towards yourself, or it's turned to the world with all its objects. It's either turned within or externalized. Then Ramana says, if you keep hold of yourself, you will not see the objective world. Ramana provides a solution. He says that by maintaining a continuous awareness or connection with your own self, the allure of the external objective world diminishes. Key to this is the knowledge that the real source of happiness is within. This is where the happiness that is undisturbed resides. Ramana is saying that when you're firmly rooted in self-awareness, the distractions of the external world would lose their grip on your consciousness. My teacher points out that knowing the source of happiness is the key. This way, your attention is naturally directed within. We all want always to be happy. Knowing happiness is within turns attention within. This teaching underscores the importance of self-awareness and the role that it plays in our perception of the world. Ramana points out that our interaction with the external world is intimately tied to our inner state of consciousness. When we are deeply connected with our true self, the distractions and attractions of the objective world lose their significance. We know that there is no lasting happiness to be found there. This dialogue encapsulates the understanding that our perception of the external world is contingent on our awareness of the self. Awareness is either on the self or on the world. By maintaining a steadfast connection with our inner self, we prevent the mind from being easily distracted by the objects and experiences of the world. This is the real meaning of dispassion, vairagya. This teaching reflects Ramana Maharshi's profound insights into the nature of self-realization and the relationship between the self and the external world. So inquire, know yourself, and be always free and at peace. These videos help bring Ramana Maharshi's teachings into your direct experience. Subscribe now